Good morning and welcome to your Farm and Home Show. I'm Kristi Shive, and this morning we're visiting with Martha Yount. She's an extension specialist for the Nutrition Education Program. Good morning, Martha.
Good morning, Kristi. Thank you so much for letting me visit with you this morning.
Well, Martha, I'm so happy that you are here and thankful because you are going to talk about a really important topic, and that is hunger in Kentucky. And that's something that some of us may not think about on our day-to-day basis.
Right, or it might be something minor like we were running late and didn't have time for breakfast, and we think about hunger in that aspect a lot of times. But our topic today, Kristi, is the bigger picture of hunger and food insecurity. And I know you're airing this at a time that many of us will be thinking about those big meals and maybe family gatherings and a time of excess. And maybe our biggest concern is, well, do I have some elastic waist pants to wear for these large meals? But there are people in our state and in our own community that aren't worrying about those kind of things right now. So hunger in Kentucky, hunger is in every single community in Kentucky. In fact, about 700,000 Kentuckians, or that's 1 in 6, experience hunger or food insecurity. So actually, there are different definitions for those. Hunger is a physical feeling of being without food. Food insecurity is the lack of consistent access to enough food to live an active and healthy life. So that means it isn't maybe just an absence of food altogether, but it's an absence of healthy food. And it might not, consistent access means that maybe you're not sure where or when your next meal will be. And I know we could go on for so long about this because it is an incredibly important topic.
Martha, how can people find out about hunger in their own communities?
Well, Kristi, there are several ways. And the first thing is just to ask. And of course, with Cooperative Extension, we encourage everyone to ask us, and they can come to their extension office and they can use some extension resources. One is planeatmove.com. And there's a food bank locator on there. So if you don't know where a food bank is in your community, you can go to that website and put your zip code in, and it'll bring those up. Ask other people in your community that may be connected with those who are experiencing hunger and food insecurity. Ask where they are and what they need. So that's how we can find out what's going on in our own communities.
Yes, I'm sure that there are many people watching who would love to volunteer in some capacity. And so all they have to do is ask. Martha, how does food insecurity impact our communities as a whole?
It goes so much beyond just the individual. So maybe you think, well, I mean, I feel sorry for that individual, but it really doesn't affect me. And that's not true. If there are communities that experience a lot of hunger and food insecurity, it affects the whole community. Mm-hmm. So the main connection is with health. So if you have a community with many people facing food insecurity, their health is more at risk, and then those limited resources in your community have to go toward different things. So maybe a community has to spend more money on healthcare instead of things like parks, recreation, infrastructure, industry. And so then it affects everyone, not just the individual experiencing that.
Thank you, Martha. And I know that if anyone is struggling to find an organization that will help with food insecurity, they can always contact their local extension office, and we will be sure to get them in touch with these organizations. Martha, thank you for being with us today to discuss this important conversation on hunger in Kentucky. Thank you for watching, and we hope you have a great day.